When you create a job, you expect files to be copied to and from the route paths that you define. Here we have a job using a multi-mir rule, and we have our route paths. In the route paths definition, you're going to find a button that says Add Backup Route Path. What a backup route path does is it provides a mechanism similar to a recycle bin. When a file is replaced or deleted on that route path, it's moved to that backup route folder so that you can recover from that if it was accidentally deleted. It makes a quick and easy way to get your file back if there's a problem. When you click that, in this case I'm working with a test agent that doesn't actually exist, but it wants to put that root folder on the same volume where your other route path is located. So we can create a route path as simply as that, and then you get another parameter here. This parameter is used to indicate how long you want to keep those copies. So if something goes into that recycle bin, into that backup route folder, this is how many days it will be there before that copy is deleted permanently. So typically you might want to just keep things for maybe a week, figuring if you accidentally deleted something, you'll find it right away. And anything longer than that, you can simply let it go away. There are, of course, buttons on here to edit or change your route path or to delete it and put it back to the original state. Now you'll notice if you look at a simple mirror rule, it's going to have a route path. Only one of those, the destination, can have a backup route path. It makes no sense on the source path to have a backup route because you cannot replace or delete a file on the source. The structure of the files in the backup route are going to be identical to the route path that you've used here. So if you're nested in 3 or 4 folders, that's fine. It'll be in that same relative location in the backup route folder. File permissions are also not copied to the backup route, so the backup route will have the permissions set on the route itself. So typically this is an administrative privilege, and you will require an administrator to actually recover the files from that backup route path.